Starting off the final weekend of 2024, well, we have to start by talking about our precipitation types. That's a little bit of a tease of what we're expecting tomorrow morning. Freezing rain, that is one of our main 4 types of precipitation. We've got rain, snow, and then everything in between. Freezing rain and sleet are in-between precipits. So what you have to look at is the vertical temperature profile of the atmosphere. Obviously, it's cold in the clouds. More often than not, our precipitation is falling as snow. Sometimes it falls as a super cool liquid, but a lot of times it falls as snow. And then what air it encounters on its way down will determine what we see at the surface. So obviously, it's cold all the way down. We'll see that snow reaching the ground. If the air gets a little bit warmer just before the surface, that snowflake will melt and maybe refreeze into a sleet pellet. But then we talk about freezing rain. Now you've got a warm column of air in the atmosphere. Of course, the snowflake melts, and if it's warm all the way down, it will be rain all the way down. But if it encounters that little cold air right by the surface, it may then freeze on contact with what it touches on the ground, roads, driveways, sidewalks, things like that. So if you're out driving tomorrow morning, just a couple of tips when you encounter these icy spots. If a road looks wet, it may very well be ice. Pay very close attention to the type of, or what the temperature is on your dashboard as you're out and about. And a lot of these cars, the newer cars, they're very good. They'll beep, their sensor will go off when temperatures get around freezing, and it'll say icy conditions possible. It obviously doesn't know if it's raining, but you'll see precipitation coming down if it is. Bridges and overpasses, they freeze first. That is because they're getting the air on both sides. It helps to cool the road surface, both from the top and from the bottom. So that's why you see those signs that say bridge may ice before the road. And obviously, braking can be treacherous. So, of course, make sure your pedal is not to the metal and you are decelerating as much as you can if you do encounter yourself in a situation like that. So let's take a look at Burrillville tomorrow morning. Again, cold air aloft. It's a snowflake, right? Look what happens as we get down past 10,000 feet, closer to 5,000 feet. We shoot well above freezing, 41 degrees. So that snowflake has melted. It is now a raindrop. But look what happens as it gets towards the surface, 32 degrees. And so very good chance that that raindrop could freeze on contact. And it's, again, mainly north and west of 295 here. Not out of the question. We see, again, a little bit closer to Providence. Again, 3/4 of Providence County are under the winter weather advisory. Providence itself is not. The surrounding suburbs, Cranston, parts of Johnston, not in that. But again, it could be very, very close. Now, as we get later into the morning, not an issue. The slippery conditions are gone. And then we'll just be cloudy with light rain for the rest of the weekend. The temperatures will be balmy for sure, but it's not going to be all that nice out there this weekend. So again, there's your chance for a light glaze of ice. The area's in pink here. Wouldn't be surprised to see someone like Lincoln or Pawtucket even get in on that. Beyond that, we're talking about more rain, rounds of rain. Another one coming in late Sunday into Monday. That will be in and out by Monday late in the afternoon to the evening. And then we're going to start to clear things out. Tuesday, that is New Year's Eve, Caitlin. We got a nice sunny day, but look at this. More rain on the way for New Year's Day. And we could even see some rain or snow maybe inland north than west. I know you give me that look. You give me that.
I'm giving him the
eyes. Are we gonna get snow? No.
We're all over the place. Rain. It's warm, and then we're going down to cold.
That's what we've been. That's Southern New England in a nutshell in early winter. It really
Truthfully,
is. And
yes.
then as you see later in the 7-day forecast, it does get a lot colder. There are some signs we could be looking at some more snowy opportunities as we head into January. So good news for the snow lovers out there.